Hello, everybody, and welcome to Change Bible Study. Our focus this week is on faith and healing. There is a divine connection. There is hope, and we want to understand it, to not just experience healing ourselves, but to even see it in the lives of those around us. But let's start by building today around the idea of this poem written by Stephen Crane. In the line of the poem, it says, "A man said to the universe." Basically, this is a man talking to the universe. He says to the universe that he exists, and in response, the universe says, "That may be the case, but what do I have to do with that?" The idea of man existing is really not up for argument, but many people believe that while we exist, and while there might have been a higher power or a God involved in the process, there's no relationship there. There's no connection, that the maker doesn't have anything to do with what he's made. But that whole idea of speaking to this empty universe that says, "I don't know you," it's not in the Bible. It's not what God has established, because we serve a God of relationship. In our verse for the day, which is in Psalm 118, and verse number 6, the Bible says, "The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me?" This on the surface is, of course, a text speaking to protection, how we can be encouraged and not be afraid. But we're not afraid because God is with us. Now look in the New Testament in Hebrews chapter 13. In Hebrews chapter 13 and verse number 6, look at what the Bible says here. "So we may boldly say, 'The Lord is my helper. I will not fear. What can man do to me?'" If it sounds like a repeat, it is a repeat. The verse is echoed here, again saying that two things. In this relationship between creation and the Creator, it exists. There is not a disconnect. We don't serve a God who, like some believe, made the watch and simply let it go on ticking on its own. We serve a Lord who's interrelated with us. In fact, that's why Jesus was called, one of those many names he was called was Emmanuel, which means God with us. On the other hand, because of this relationship, it also eliminates fear. It takes away and robs us of a natural emotion, and in return gives us an assurance that God is with us. So why does this all play into faith and healing and this man talking to the universe? Here it is. If God has made something, there is an inherent purpose in it. See, the Creator and the creation are always connected, because that thing that has been made, at the very least, its reason for existence is birthed in the Creator, in the one who made it. That's why it's impossible to know who you are apart from Christ. And this is why we aren't just watches ticking on our own and God's just looking back wondering where we are. This is the relationship that the creative thought, the creative purpose is found in the Creator himself. And to say that I don't have a reason to exist is to deny my very existence. Because the fact that I am here means that somebody, somewhere thought that I should be. That in and of itself is a purpose. And we know who that somebody somewhere is. It's the Lord himself who created us and who made us in his own image for his own purpose. So we're building up towards understanding complete faith and healing and how they work together. So let's build on that today. That God is a God of relationship. Because of that relationship, we don't have to be afraid. And because we are related, we have a reason to be. So until next time, please remember, change is good.